This flying bike here is mine. Usually it doesn't do that. And usually there's not a tractor sinking into mud to lift it into the air. But I guess this time I messed it up. But first, let me tell you how it came to this. No, not just this part. More from the beginning. It was a beautiful day in the north of France, and after we suffered from nearly never-ending rain in the last few months, I was quite excited to do a little adventure riding and camping trip over the weekend. It appeared to be a great idea to test how far I could travel on the section 14 of the French Trans-Euro Trail, especially in advance of my upcoming summer trip. But in the end, it was nothing than a lesson. So after riding some scenic routes on pavement and overgrown forest dirt roads, I should have realized something, because every time the pavement stopped, the ground underneath me got wet, muddy and slippery. But I guess I just had grown a little too confident with the skills I had learned over the years of adventure riding with a 600-pound Super Tenere. And now riding such a lightweight bike just made everything so much easier. With the aggressive hard enduro tire in the front and the rear, where you literally have to force them to slip in the mud because they otherwise wouldn't lose traction. Or the false suggestion that months of rain could be equalized and cancelled just by a few days of sunshine. But without any worries and enjoying the view, I carried on. I'm 50 kilometers into the trail and already absolutely exhausted. It has rained like, I don't know, for months here, and everything is just so soaked through and muddy, and even if the sun is shining a few days on it, as soon as you get into the shade, it's so incredibly muddy. It takes so much energy and time to get through. But I'm gonna make a coffee, eat something, and then see how the further trip goes. If you ever get to Belgium, get some of these. I know they're not as good as the fresh ones, but these and coffee on the trail, the best thing you can have. After this refreshing short break, I continued my journey down this beautiful forest dirt road, not knowing what awaits me. Going deeper and deeper, I realized the surface changing from hard-packed gravel into slick mud. But I didn't care too much about it, because as I reached this little river, I believed to have found the cause of the bad terrain. And I also believed to be through there quickly by just pushing through. I mean, it wasn't the first muddy part I encountered that day. Oh boy, was I wrong. I just managed to dig myself deeper and deeper and deeper into a really miserable situation. And here we are now. Yeah. You can use as much technique as you want. When the bike lays in the mud, you just need brute force. The funny thing is, after I got stuck and realized how stuck I really was, I believed I could pull out the bike with just a piece of paracord. And I tried to build some kind of pulley system, which didn't even last a few seconds, because apparently paracord is just able to pull 200 kilograms, or somewhere about 500 pounds maximum. The bike itself might weigh just 200 kilograms or 500 pounds, but when it's once stuck so badly in mud, you're not gonna pull anything. So I pushed and pushed and pulled and pulled. And after a few desperate, trying to be funny Instagram posts, I realized I'm not gonna get this bike out of here. So I had to retreat and walk the walk of shame back to the street to call my girlfriend. So I got so badly stuck. You can see it here and here. Guess who's stuck in the deepest mud? So I already detached the luggage and made it from there to there. Completely exhausted. Just need to make it to here. That I had to retreat. Took everything that has some worth with me and called my girlfriend to come with my car. So now I'm waiting 2 hours for her to arrive, and when she came I will have to find a farmer who will pull me out of there with a bulldozer, a tank, a helicopter, I don't know, but that is so much mud, it's nearly impossible to get out of there. Yeah, that was too much confidence. Lesson lived is a lesson learned. Now I'm thinking about buying a winch to get out of such situations. Not quite sure yet, but might be a good idea. Don't know what's gonna happen next, but it was definitely fun. And the nice thing is, I have some clean clothes on, dry clothes, because the other ones I was soaking wet and smelled so bad. But that's how it is. I'm definitely not gonna sleep in a tent today, and yeah, that's a different kind of adventure, especially with a lot of mosquitoes. You know, in situations like this, you have two options. You can cry and mourn and hope that somebody's gonna pull you out, or enjoy a Belgian waffle and wait that somebody's gonna pull you out. No, but seriously, even when everything sucks right now, well, not everything, but the bike thing, complaining doesn't help. Keep calm, make a plan, and eat a waffle. I love these things. Even better than French fries. I think there comes my savior. What's the plan now?
We are waiting for the farmer to come with the big trunk, so you can remove your bike out of the mud.
With a big what?
Truck.
With the tractor?
Tractor, yeah.
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 And who saved the day? As savior of the day, I think we can all agree that she definitely deserved that ride in the tractor shovel. What actually looks so adventurous that I got a little jealous. Finally, with the huge tractor tires just plowing through the mud, we could start our recovery mission. It might look a little uncoordinated, but we had a plan in mind, and that was to make the T7 airborne. By attaching the chain to the rear frame with some straps, and just utilizing the massively sturdy Outback Motortech crash bars, we managed to pull the bike into the air and carry it back to safe haven. And thanks to this incident, I've made some research how to get out of such situations by your own. But that's going to be the subject of a later video.
This farmer guy, he's very young, probably
15 or 16, but he's like a pro, literally. Goodness. No! No! It fell again! It's a dangerous spot. That's not even, he's 14 years old. So can you imagine that? Hello, I'm Freddy's girlfriend, and I helped him to find the farmer who helped his bike to get out of the mud. I called 5 farmers in the area, and I drove like 2 hours to help him here. So do you think I deserve a ring? Let me know in the comment, because I think I do deserve that ring.